Today, I'm going to tell you a story about a family of 10 who used 50 Ghana cedis to celebrate Christmas. Yes, 50 Ghana cedis. Are you surprised? Yes, 50 Ghana cedis to celebrate Christmas. Mr. Acheampong and his 8 children and the wife needed just 50 Ghana cedis to celebrate last year's Christmas. And what they needed to do was to sell part of their farm produce so that they would be able to use 50 Ghana cedis for other ingredients.
My name is YAW Acheampong. I am 56 years old. After my Form 4 education, I ventured into farming here at Nkenkasu.
He wore black mourning attire at the time of my visit. As I engaged him to know more, the only sound I could hear was the dry harmattan wind. This habitat for Mr. Acheampong was destroyed by rainstorm years ago. At the time of my visit, Acheampong and his 3 children were available. The rest were said to have gone out for personal errands. Acheampong's family is made up of subsistence farmers with low income in the face of high utility and other bills. He pours his heart out to God, letting his maker know how he feels because he could not provide for his family the kind of Christmas he would want them to have.
If there is money, my children, like many other children, would have loved to have rice plus other things during this time. But I cannot afford all these things. So we normally rely on fufu.
The father of 8 always assembled his children each year to give them an idea what to expect for Christmas.
Since I'm the head of my family, I always advise my children and explain to them how hard life has been, so they know the kind of situation I go through. If I could afford things for them, I would not want to see them in disappointment.
George is one of Acheampong's sons.
Life is really hard here, you know. I feel embarrassed anytime I want to join my friends to any event because they won't respect you, especially when you don't dress like them. I am always indoors with my siblings during such instances until everything is done.
Last year, Mr. Acheampong managed to raise 50 Ghana cedis to buy a fowl to go with some food items for the children.
Last year, I didn't have a fowl, so we bought one and prepared some groundnut soup. I bought that fowl at 30 cedis from the sale of the farm produce. In all, we spent about 50 cedis during last year's festive season.
Last year, I can't. No man can get a totally in and they 500,000.
His estimate for this year is 150 Ghana cedis, but he has no clue where the money will come from. That is, if it will come at all.
Prices of goods are a bit higher. If you want to buy a fowl today, it may cost you about 40 Ghana cedis or more. I think if I get about 150 Ghana cedis, I will be able to celebrate the Christmas with my family.
In the midst of all the deprivation, he finds himself no failures because, according to him, the family exists in a material world which will pass. Mr. Acheampong says worries about not having flamboyant Christmas can best be taken care of by the Creator.
Because no can na nipa bia na sebe obinya
I don't have regrets just because it is part of life. It isn't everybody that will have it easy in life. I keep encouraging my family to always learn to live a good life. Probably their lives will be better than mine.
The 56-year-old says worrying does not change anything, and it is not glorifying to the Lord. He won't focus on circumstances to be easily become fearful. Fear, he says, invites the enemy to paint an ugly, gloomy picture of their lives. Mahmud Mohammed-Nurudeen reporting.